Hey, Nguyen here, and welcome back to the Love Couch. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very important question. And I believe that this question's been asked by many women around the world. And I believe we're going to have some sort of discussion or disagreement here. But I'm going to share my thoughts with you anyway and see what you think. The question is whether or not you can truly change a man. Personally, I believe you cannot change a man. A man will be ready for change when he's ready for change. And one of the downfalls of believing that you have this sort of power is that women find themselves disappointed. They find themselves frustrated because the men are not changing. Or they looking for what's next in a relationship instead of appreciating what's truly present here. You know, you start focusing on what he doesn't do, what he's not living up to, instead of appreciating who he is at the moment. Or if you're single and you believe that you can change a man, then you get into a relationship that it's either unhealthy for you, that's not right for you, or dysfunctional, and you believe that you can completely transform the relationship. You know, I call this a tendency to tame the wild wolf, because women tend to get attracted to bad boys and they believe that they can conform them, they can transform these bad boy qualities to an amazing man. The truth is you just can't. You know, if you really want to go for dramas and heartbreaks, go for it. But for me personally, knowing what I want in a relationship, I always made sure that I got into a relationship with the person for who he was at the time. And yes, there will be potential, and I could see that, but not falling for the potential. And sometimes it's extremely hard to zip your lips and not telling a man that he needs to change, that he needs to start stepping up. Men will start when they see there's a purpose, a reason behind it. And sometimes that it takes a long time for men to reach that point. It's like any human being, you know, you change when you either see there's a lot of pleasure or rewards when you change, or there's just so much pain here. And I know a lot of women start nagging and screaming and yelling or threatening their partner to change. I truly believe that long-lasting change, when a man truly changes himself, has to be a long-term one. And it has to be when he sees that where he's at is not serving himself or the relationship. And look, a lot of time I believe that it's easier to point the finger at the other person and go, it's you that you need to change. You know, I'm all perfect, I'm all good here. But the truth is, a lot of the time when you start saying that the other person needs to change, it's just a mere reflection of what you need to change within yourselves. So if you find that your partner's not communicating, then maybe you're not truly communicating in a way they want to be communicated. That maybe the problem is you, and maybe that's you who need to take responsibility and change yourself first. Gandhi used to say that, you know, you need to be the change you seek in the world. And that's what I truly believe. I always ask the question that, what is it about this person that is within myself that I need to take responsibility for? And when I see that my partner needs to change, I ask the same question. What is it about this situation that I need to take responsibility for? Because look, in a relationship, there has to be a trigger for a fight to happen. Everything is an effect of something else. So either you become the cause or you become the effect. And make sure that you always communicate. And, you know, if change needs to happen in a relationship, why don't you build this team that, you know, make these changes together, have an open discussion about what is it that both of you have to take responsibility for, and honestly communicate about how you feel without blaming the other person, without throwing all the responsibility at the other person. Well, I welcome all the feedback, all the thoughts and debates here. So let me know what you think. Do you believe you can really change men? Make sure you put the comments down here. And I'm looking forward to read a lot of your thoughts and comments. Until next time, have an amazing day. And if you have any questions, make sure that you send email to jane@honeymoonforever.com.au and make sure you share this video with some of your friends. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.